Hey, what's going on, everyone? After the intense postal brain damage grind of the past 2 days, we return to Valfaris, which I touched upon several days back. Kinda left it behind, hanging while I was busy with other things, different sort of commitments. Also, the fact that I'm now streaming for the third day in a row. Really breaking that mold, are we? Going back to my old humble beginnings where I was, just much more present on the scene, like practically almost every day. Well, this was still new to me, and I just had zero idea how to get by. Infinitely more motivation, so it was like, yeah, I gotta get the most of this streaming gig. But now it's like, I do it whenever. And considering the nature of this week, yeah, my usual habits of just taking a day or two break in between sessions, that's out of the picture. Like most likely, tonight is gonna be my last session for the week, while later on I just take a break. Up until, I don't know, Monday, Tuesday. It really depends on the next few days prove in terms of my situation work. So why is my mouse acting up all of a sudden? It's scrolling and clicking stuff of its own accord, which I find quite bizarre. Hopefully that's not a sign that I need to find a replacement soon. Now, when we last left off, I'm pretty sure I was already in the middle of one level. Yes, the power chambers. And the only real reason why we left off here is because I was already running out of time that night, and I kinda got stuck in some places for a while. Now, given that I've taken a break for a while, I might have to spend a little extra time relearning the basics. I remember this boss, and me trying to learn the pattern of that poisonous mist in between dodging tentacles. This might actually be a good spot. Yeah, just keep alternating between crouching and jumping on the vine. The tentacles still remain, which is a little concerning, but so long as they don't respawn on top of me at the worst possible moment. Yeah, I might need an alternate big gun for this scenario. Can't forget which one did what. missile launcher might be worth a shot, or several, because it does fire a couple of rockets simultaneously. But I guess the job done, really. Yeah, I still take a little bit of damage up there while clinging on to dear life, but not as much. Certainly proving to be less of a hassle than if I was trying to change platforms. I say that while I was still getting my ass handed to me royally, which seems to be a trend when it comes to Valfaris. I don't want to say this is the Dark Souls of 2D side-scroller shoot-em-ups, but, well, the allegory is just building itself. Yeah, I might just have to grind through this, because hopping back and forth isn't as efficient as I'd like it to be. Turn is pretty squishy all in all, which I don't find to be very reassuring. You know what? This might be a good spot. Clinging to the edge. And then slowly shooting away. No. Still one wrong move. I get too close to a tentacle and boom. We just gotta get through this segment quickly and efficiently. Now then, carefully, let's proceed onwards. Whew, well, now that's taken care of. There are high levels of parasitic bacteria emanating from this location. It's completely alien, I've never come across anything like it. Do I even need to provide a sound effect? Well, the game already has given it. So, slime-coated big skeleton with a sword. Mucho Castlevania, I like. Are you seeing this thing? It must be a viral mutation, most likely caused by whatever toxic infection is being carried by the alien bacteria. Whatever it is, I should put it to rest. Lord Gisco. Oh, he's got ropey tentacles. And he does not play around. Man, how far does those reach? He keeps grabbing me, no matter where I am. Gotta think of a way to counter a move. Perhaps you're meant to slice with your sword as you get close. To chop off the tentacle. Yeah, that seems to be the case. And he shoots more of those funky bacteria away. Well, you don't want to be close to him regardless, otherwise you won't be able to free yourself in time. Now that I have an idea how this pattern works. The thing I have to figure out is where he teleports. I'm never quite sure until he starts appearing. We got him halfway down to the health pool, which is a decent start, but I'm gonna have to do better than that. What's gonna use here? Maybe the Bringer Mayhem? Keep the tentacles under control? Alright, so far so good. As long as I stay further away. Oh yeah. Gotta keep him at least like mid-screen distance. Oh, thank you for the free health. Much appreciated. Whoa, a little too close for comfort, buddy. It's increasing the speed. This attacks. But they're willing to put for behind me. From what I'm seeing. Oh dear. Oh. Man, I almost got killed by a stray projectile. You found the jelly whip. A whip formed from an amorphous gel-like substance. When swung, it has an impressive reach. Yeah, let's give it a try. I now have an extremely floppy sword. Sweet. Sure, you can have my items. Cool lift sequence. This must be the sacred tombs where the ancient artifacts of sorry, I need a sippy. Otherwise, I lose my capability of human speech. This must be the sacred tombs where the ancient architects of Valfaris were laid to rest. You are correct, Varian, but from my scans are detecting that then these sprawling catacombs have become somewhat restless. My ancestors defied by whatever curse has befallen this place. Valfaris truly has descended into an unholy nightmare. The tombs, and you know what that means. Probably more cool skeleton designs. Hey, if this gaping maw is an indication, I'm already feeling it. So far, I smell potentially cultists. If these gentlemen are any implication. Big ol' rock golem. Extremely sturdy too. Like the environmental damage you can do from crushing mobs using the falling platforms. Have you found a new gatekeeper? Possibly. This until I learn how that walking slab of stone works. even sure if I'm dealing damage to this enemy. How about rockets? That seems like an anti-golem measure. Oops. So I completely forget that I have a parrying mechanic. No, I'm not sure how efficient that's gonna be against big old boulders. I mean, we can try. No harm in it, except another potential death. Yep, you definitely need heavy weaponry for that fella. Also, yet another new toy. You have found Bishop's Reach. Latches onto its target and drains their life force. Without a victim, it will instead drain the wielder's life force. A double-edged sword, or rather, it's a withered human palm. Oh. I see we're getting particularly Lovecraftian here now with our arsenal. All I need is a heavy-duty equivalent now, and I'll have a full-on Cthulhian arsenal. Hey, what's up, Golden? You tuning into the state of play? Is there anything noteworthy that's been announced so far? So looky, our bony friends are here. And they even have a dedicated skeleton spawner. Neat. You know, I'm not so certain whether this life force sapping gun is particularly efficient in this scenario. Just give him a good old whack with the floppy tentacle. Fair enough. Myself, I'll probably just read a recap of the announcements. Maybe something interesting will come up. Not holding my hopes high. I'll do the Nintendo Direct had a very surprising announcement among its lineup. The original Tomb Raider trilogy is getting a remaster. And considering I never played the OGs, I think soon I might have the perfect opportunity to get into that franchise proper. I've only ever played that one co-op game with Frosty, and that's about it as far as my adventures with Tomb Raider go. I think the remaster is being handled by the original company that used to publish the old games, which is now currently a part of the Embracer Group, a name that I've been seeing come up quite frequently. They've certainly... Oh. Yikes. They've certainly grown to become the new EA in terms of just how many IPs Embracers clinging on to. I'm silently hoping that at the very least they'll be more benevolent towards the developer studios they cling on to, but, well, with Volition shutting down their doors, it's not the it's not an optimistic sign for the future, let me tell you. Then again, Volition did kind of drop the ball with that new Saints Row entry, which no one asked for and no one liked. Yo, what's up, Ronan? I was just talking about the Tomb Raider trilogy getting remastered. Have you ever played the OG games? You looking forward to staring at Lara Croft's chest, except with more polygons attached to it now? It looks interesting, I'll say that much. Recent years have been quite generous towards remakes of older IPs, so fingers crossed. This will be another hit. Speaking of getting hit, ooh. Need all my energy supplies just so I can spray that rock golem with rockets. Whoops. Talk about an unfortunate attempted pairing. Is Vanillaware like pretty much the only video game developer these days that still clings on to console exclusivity? Like, even Atlas, for God's sake, realized, hey, we totally have a market here on the PC. Let's bring our games, our highly acclaimed franchises, onto a new profitable market. See, the thing about Contra, however, is that for a while now, the series has delved into those extremely shabby-looking 3D games. So, I'm gonna level with you. I don't have much faith in Contra as an IP anymore. They would have to really make a turnaround for me to be more optimistic. Man, if only the Contra anthology that Konami brought over to Steam a while back had online co-op, that would have been great. But alas, it's Konami, so low effort is to be expected. You have no idea what I'm going through mentally when I see that emote in its full animated capacity. There are multiple emotions going through my head. The primary one is disdain. Maybe pushing my luck a little bit here by not grabbing a checkpoint, but let's see how we manage to pull through. Difficult as it may be, Valfaris does reward some ballsy play. Whoa, who is this chunky son of a gun? Frickin' Smo looking ass. Well, I was thinking of appropriate statement to excuse my hoarding of the resurrection idols and not using that checkpoint, but well, who could have seen a minibus coming? Certainly not me. It's fine, we can get back to her quite easily. Now we got an efficient strategy against the stone golems. As fun as the reflect mechanic is, I find the sword to be a little more reliable. Does give you energy back. comes the fun part. Right. Have to shoot diagonally. Here comes the big boy. He's got assists with him. The laser itself only stays on briefly, so I can jump over it. Obviously, we're gonna have to work on the timing of that. You know, Steam is celebrating its 20th anniversary. And at first I mistook that as it's just a general Steam sale. Until I looked through the categories, like, oh, it's native Steam releases. Which, in the case of Valve, is a small handful of video games. But hey, if you never got the orange box or whatever, now's your chance. The moment Valve decided to make TF2 free to play was when I was fully committed to using the platform as a means of purchasing, collecting video games. It seems like so far back now. Simpler times, simpler layout. Not quite sure how that laser tracks yet. I was thinking you have to watch the gem of the staff to determine how it's gonna travel across the screen, but that doesn't necessarily ring true. Certainly could try. Moving as he's about to shoot. But let's keep in mind he has an alternate attack from when you're either above or below him. I need to change my weaponry a bit. As much as I like the rocket launcher, it's not really working out that well in this scenario. Ooh. Well, that can also happen while he's spawning in. Ah, I could upgrade this bad boy. I'm gonna do that. What about the Jelly Whip? Increase power and range. Sure. Let's go. I now have a bigger tentacle. Bigger and meatier. Is that a double entendre? Possibly. So this bastard will change his attack pattern in the very last second. Meaning you can't reliably get him to do the close proximity area of effect. Still, we shall persevere. See, that went way better. Ooh, hang on, I could do a little whip. The sword. And force his hand. Which would be very slow, for sure. But hey, if it works. Oh. I mean, that went way better than all my previous attempts combined. Son of a gun, so you have to stand directly above him as he's unleashing the attack animation. Only then will the one I want come out. This is a really tricky mini-boss encounter. Cool. Thank the heavens for knockback. Never your ally. In side-scrollers, never. Well, maybe an old-school Prince of Persia, where you can knock the enemies off the ledges, which, for a small child me playing for the original Prince of Persia, extremely fun. Endless entertainment of its own. Absolutely getting wrecked. And humbled. Not a game for the faint of heart, that's for sure. I find it hilarious. I thought postal brain damage was gonna be not so much challenging in parts, but generally chill and cozy experience, while the final arena I went through yesterday in the asylum, it was giving me an aneurysm. Also, how do I keep dying the exact same way? Jesus. We are gonna get through this. I am gonna grow extra hairs on my testicles. Or I will keep going back to my same stupid ways and proceed to die in the exact same motion over and over. It's almost as if that fucker's taunting me now. Yeah, you ever get that impression while playing a video game that it just actively is tormenting you? We call that the symbol of good video game design. Nope, my performance is totally not beginning to slip away, because I am repeatedly dying and dying. No siree. Now there's two beams coming out. As soon as I figure out how to get halfway into the health pool, tragedy strikes. Oy, oy, oy. Typical. Yeah, well, it's some progress. Oh, how am I gonna touch two lasers, though? In these circumstances. Well, I mean, I could just forget about the little sentries he spawns and focus down on Big Boy himself. I feel like I keep getting closer, yet I'm still losing way too much health than I can afford. This right here is just me not paying attention. Losing way too much health in a stupid way. Or doing a jump instead of ducking and completely fucking the pattern. Hang on. Let me... Let me think. Let's go back to the bastard. As for here, since Bring of Mayhem isn't working out that well. At least now I should be able to chop these fools in one slice, yeah. It's way better than my previous results. we got something going on. You might think there was another flop, and technically speaking it was. However, I am finally getting a feel. We'll get through this, I promise. Maybe within the next hour or so, but it's gonna happen. Trust me. Why do I keep failing the duck? We lose so much health because of that stupid mistake. And again, it works the first time, but whenever I try to follow it up, I don't know. I still get hit. Timing is just so awkward. Oh man. We've really cranked up the difficulty. Wait, is it really that simple? I just had to stand next to him. Oh. Overthinking genius here. Finally succeeds after failing for 20 minutes straight. There is an ancient magic here. I can feel it. My sensors don't detect anything unusual. I don't suppose they do, but trust me, there are mysteries even your advanced intelligence cannot comprehend. Owned. You bet I'm saving after that ordeal. It really does feel like I'm playing Prince of Persia with these relentless traps. Also, a little bit of Diablo 2 desert vibes. The catacombs in particular. These funny orbs. Heck, I got them what I wanted. Don't have to bother with them anymore. Ooh. Let's go. Arena time. Certainly much more manageable when you have unlimited resources. That's a new one. Can you, Well, you can take care of the skeleton problem for me. That's for certain. And I'm actually gonna have to most likely rely on him to get rid of the, bony boys so I can farm energy from them. Worth the effort because we do get something out of it. I wonder if it would be better to save that for this guy. You have found the golem's heart. Yep, had to come here regardless. So consider that a victory. The entrance is blocked by a barrier of some kind. I can't detect where it's drawing power from. It's a plinth here. Looks like it's designed to hold something. Like the golem heart I just acquired. I know I've been bringing up HR Giger quite a few times lately, but we got another scenery that with a little more imagery akin to the dearly deceased man would have certainly been right up his alley. Also, of course, there's sandworms. Why wouldn't there be? murder them if you want to. I'm kind of feeling tempted to slay them. Just for the hell of it. I'm not even like super sturdy or anything, just mostly a stage hazard. Completely forgot about one. There's just one more worm and that's it. There we go. Then we slide down. Oh, pipes. I saw that resurrection idol. Damn shame I got trapped. Got him. And let's make sure we jump to safety ASAP. Just gonna kill a worm because I feel like it. Personal bias. Nothing more, nothing less. This is gonna be tricky to gauge. Oh. Whew, that was cool. I was gonna say, it's been a while since we last hit a checkpoint. Starting to get a little concerned. Who's this warlord? He's dead, that's what. You're no Yoshimitsu, that's for sure. Buddy. Chum. Oh, you sneaky, sneaky ankle biter. That was to be expected. I mean, if you got a doggo spawner, of course they're gonna crawl out of the woodwork. Right, I needed something else to get through here. Probably not a golden core. Let's hop to it then, gentlemen. There he is. Can I be scummy with you? To an extent. Once again, health recovery. I'm defeating a chunky lad. Yep. Poor old baby, old cheeky. This fella. Assuming he does not recover health while I travel off screen. Absolutely not. Which is superb. Now what? Another Tomb Keeper. You know what that means. Oh yes, more opportunities for me to die horribly. Also, a second one has entered the fray. Because why wouldn't he? So I'm gonna have to be super fast about killing this guy. Can grab health regen, which is awesome. Alright. Let's try this again. I have to also watch out for the explosion upon death. Groovy. Multiple ways to die a horrible, horrendous death. Fortunately, with some brute forcing, we have prevailed. Which I am super happy about. Go in here. This wall is interactable, which means something is gonna come out of it? Maybe? Strange. Oh no, I have to destroy with the sword. Gotcha. Oof. Yeah, I fear it was gonna happen. Oh, you bastard. Ugh. So close. Well, now that I have 3 idols again, you know the drill. So I really don't want to keep going through this sequence over and over again, especially if I die cheap death while doing that platforming bit. We have to be quick about it, like for real. I can't afford to slack. Well, 2 of these. Large and in charge. Dudes. Make life miserable for me. Always appreciate me a good crusher aesthetic. A spiked fist certainly fits the red category. Beaten into a fine bloody pulp. Wouldn't want it any other way. Maybe I should use the sword instead. Just swat away the oncoming projectiles. I'll destroy the turrets. Yeah, there are a couple of ways to go about this situation. Right, let me hold on a bit. Got a couple of pings in Discord, so anything good come out of save play? No, I don't see anyone flipping out. So I assume it's just a boring snooze fest so far. Oh, 2 hit. good part is I can already tell there's a sigil waiting for me on the end of that platforming sequence. So once I obtain it, we don't have to go through that room ever again, unless I feel like applying some extra CBT, which I'm fine with that, thank you. It's only been an hour and a half of gameplay, and I've already gone through some trials. Oh, you absolute bastard of a game. There had to have been an extra character coming from the floor. Right by the end too, to add insult to the injury. Forget how much time has passed since the development period between Slain and Valfaris, but they sure upped the production value. Oh god. Would you believe I got scared and remembered last second about that crusher and just panicked? Fuck horror game jump scares. These are my tick reactions. There we go, and a metal to boot. Oh, I see that, but I've learned the hard way what that entails. Pay no mind to the doggos, they're only here to distract. Thank you, my friend. I'll need it for sure, because, as you have seen, Valfaris does not play around. Well, it kind of does, but in a... we are going to turn you into mincemeat kind of way. We shall show you pleasures, quotation marks, beyond the boundaries of this realm. That's a pretty tight window in which I have to deflect the projectile and then proceed with the jump. Or I'd have to do reflect while I'm there. The mid-air reflect slowed me down to a point where I still got jibbed. Well, one thing's for sure, we're learning about more and more interesting reactions between the mechanics and the environment. Another idea. How about I blow up the turret and get rid of the source of my problem? Yeah, that's an idea. Good old scatterbrain. Yours truly. Didn't come up with up until this later. We have 4 icons to our advantage. Awesome. Smells like a proper boss fight now. Or I have to deal with another challenge first. If that's our introduction to the proper boss of the stage, then, I mean, so be it. But if I keep failing over and over, it sure is gonna be a slow recovery until we get another retry. Okay, now what? We are far from done, seemingly. Now for the final challenger? Who dares disturb my slumber? Is that Varian? Etnan, my brother. I would like to say it is good to see you again, but that will be a lie. I thought Vrol had banished you to the void. Ha! Our miserable father saw the power in me and felt threatened. He exiled me, left me to rot in the darkness. Where is Vrol? His reign of chaos has heaped misery on our home and beyond. We have nothing but vengeance. That may be so, but Vrol is gone. He is no longer any concern of mine. You, however, are. Man, for our birthright brother, Ethan sure outscales Varian by like triple the height. Would have loved to meet your mother, unless Varian happened to be the less gifted in terms of toll genes. You should have not come back, Varian. Well, that rifle sure does not mess around. What a great intro, though. Big bro just rises from his grave. Does seem to alternate between the shot speed at which he's deploying those laser beams my way. Probably I want to keep on my level so I can land shots consistently. I have an idea. First of all, let's change to the Bringer of Mayhem. This I don't think we can upgrade because I don't have the higher tier component, right? The Blood of Valfaris. Seems like your ultimate upgrade. What else can I use here? We try Wolf Light. For the heck of it. only issue is still dealing meh damage up close. Then again, you should probably stay away from that orange mist. Oh shit, there was a ultimate charge here. Alright, fuck the bringing of makeup then. We're going back to the whole trusty rocket launcher as soon as I can afford it. I'm not quite sure how that mist effect works. Does he just randomly travel around, or does he follow you to deal contact damage? Oh, had one bug sitting at me this whole time. Didn't see the little fucker. Ah, damn it. That was a good run. But it showed me another aspect of the fight I have to pay attention to. We can't let Itnan run away too far. Otherwise I can't track his shots well enough. Imagine if he could shoot directly below him. It would be a serious oversight. It seemingly sounds like you could duck when you level with him, but Tyrion's hitbox seems to still extend, where it grazes your body. Yeah, that bucksaw you missed is so far my greatest problem with this encounter. It's pretty difficult to avoid it, or anticipate where Ethan is gonna travel. Oh, I think I know where the overcharge was planted. We have to get him to shoot the pillars. That's a pretty clever mechanic. Okay, there we are. There it is. Not a guarantee for victory, but pretty helpful. Dang it. It's a pretty fun boss, I like him. Wolflight definitely carrying this battle damage-wise. Hey, get off me! Get off me! Freaking parasite. Also, is a little bit of game lore, even though you might be rolling your eyes around and being like, do you really care about the story for this 2D platformer that was clearly crafted with something else entirely in mind? But yeah, I do appreciate the little bits of narrative and storytelling through the environment, and in this case, even though he's technically the pariah of the family, like Varian, they did have enough respect to bury the prince with his trusty firearm. I don't even know why you bother with a rocket launcher if my pistol is pretty much carrying me regardless. Maybe I'll just resort to heavy firepower if I need to dispatch the insects swiftly. Fire away indiscriminately. This son of a gun just had to play out his cool death animation smack in the middle where I happened to be standing with no health left. I love modern day attempts at recreating SNES difficulty with all the cheap tricks that we have managed to perfect in that era. I have been sleeping on this gun. Do I have enough to boost it even further? Nah, we need 2 more pieces of metal. Which will be possible after we're done with it then. Accounting for the health I lost, this is not a very good run. Also, I've just learned that he cannot kill his own spawns through friendly fire. So, not a feature we can abuse. Keep at it, buddy. Oh, you... Lucky shots. Spawning point was a little unfortunate. Why not? Let's fire it up. And this time, please do not kill me. Curse you, Furion! That was your brother. Yes, Ibn was another son of Roll. We weren't very close. I guessed that. Brother from another mother. As I suspected, which would explain the very little resemblance between the two of you. Ah, so 3 is the cap anyway. From exchange station. I'm only now realizing because we never really got that far. Go forth, my trusty skeleton worm. That is writing in style. I've run a schematic check, and we're at the very core of Valfaris. All the Citadel's data networks pass through this hub. Fascinating. Which way now? There's a large concentration of activity directly above. You need to head back to the surface. No problem. I'm going up. Worm tunnels. These stun worms have primitive motivators fitted to their heads. If the worm is static or moving too slow, hit the motivator. In other words, give it a good prod. Keep moving, boy. No slacking. Or we cannot just simply cheese through this. A darn shame at that, but, well, that's how the cookie crumbles. That looks fun. I might die horribly kind of way. No, I shouldn't have gotten cocky this early on. For the very least, acquiring some extra cores. This attempt is going horribly. Might be a little too close to our wormy friend's head. Just causing my projectiles to get stuffed. Like with Slain, I would have to praise Valfaris' soundtrack. It is very metal in nature, but also combines some good ambient, relaxing sounding tunes. Like what we're hearing right now. Idiot boy. Good places to be. No, no, no. Why did I fall off? It reminds me of the alien tunnels where I had a similar problem with the Hylex-esque floating worms. Yeah, see, like here, I try to move around and Varian just keeps falling off for no apparent reason. Or here, when I swap sides and the same thing happened. Stage hazards, my beloved. I hate this so much. Is the game registering me as pressing down for some reason? Because I can't think of any other excuse as to why I'm keep abandoning my ride when I don't want to. Man, am I lucky that we just reached a checkpoint. Greetings, Mudbrain. You'll soon regret desecrating my pristine sanctuary of pure data. I could terminate you in an instant, but first let's have some fun with your ape-like intellect. Bring it on, machine head. Geyser Guard. What are we looking out for? I see the correct orb is gonna shine. We have to play Yo Gisaru. Let's play a game, human. Are you smart enough to follow the correct orb with your feeble eyes? I swear I tried to hit this one. Really gonna turn my head around. Right, we can smack these orbs with a sword to drive them away, which we'll have to destroy about 2, I think, to make a good opening. Imagine a boss so cocky that he wants to play children's puzzles with you. How fitting for an advanced AI. That's why it's so important to get rid of all these pests surrounding him. Which is a bit risky, because it means I'm gonna have to get close to ward off the remaining orbs. Maybe I should pick a melee weapon with greater range, so this proves to be a little easier. I do have the tentacle sword after all. See how this fares in current circumstances. Yeah, I definitely have a easier time hitting his field from ground level. Without the need of getting super close. Just get faster. In that case. Anything that helps me get by. Super tentacle. So efficient I can smack the core now. If it approaches at a sufficient distance. Got him. Not so smart now, huh? If I would have died there, I would have been a little upset. Well, now we got a mix-up where we had to work with two worms and swapping between them. Things are heating up for sure. Found the Sky Splitter. After charging him, this Raygun will fire a beam of incomprehensible power. It does look impressive. That's for sure. What a shmup wave attack. It's not particularly challenging when they're just coming at me in a straight line. I mean, good opportunity for a breather. But alas, I had nothing to exchange. Too intense in the platforming of a level for me to get that ballsy. You've arrived in a subterranean level of another ecodome. You're almost back to the surface. The air here is rotted and the plants are either dead or dying. There are huge quantities of the same parasitic bacteria here that I detected in power chambers. The entire ecosystem is infected. This creeping death has corrupted every corner of Valfaris. Dead ecodome. Similar surroundings, and yet I sense that we're gonna be facing more challenging enemy variants. To recognize these bloats. Ah. This looks promising. Evil or not, a secret is a secret. Surprisingly, but she'll start for this melody. Not to worry, eventually picks up. See, the local wildlife is not gonna let me pass through that easily. Might be a little upset from the last time I wreaked havoc here. Plop the jellies. And of course, the tip of the tentacle had to be my undoing. Oh, dear Lord. Can't even afford a moment of taking it easy. 1 second, let me take a good sippy of Monster Energy. Fuel up. We'll be good to go again. Wish I got from a little health from these mobs, but you gotta take what you can get, which is not a lot, but it's life for you. nutrients. At last, come close and taste my nectar. It is sweet. So sweet. Keep your distance, Virion. This thing is sustained by blood. It wishes to feed on you. Gee, as if I couldn't tell by all the gore and viscera. I must have some blood. I demand to have some blood. I bring blood and thunder, demon. Now feel my wrath. The bloodroot demon. Whoa. Did I just get insta-gibbed? What went on there? Get hit twice in a short period of time, it's over. Do I have to fire the cordon? Yeah, you definitely have to damage the core. But I reckon we have to get it to open up first. Maybe by shooting the quote-unquote demon itself? Phantoms I can swat away. Alright, I get it now. The explosion that comes out of the heart is pretty intense. As long as I keep my distance. Yeah. Won't harm me. we got it now. Just gonna make sure. We keep dealing consistently enough damage. And I think this will be a good tool for that. The later we go on, the longer I feel it takes to deal some decent damage. Wolflight seems fine. But my previous setup was also pretty decent. Tentacle feels better for smacking away spoopy ghosts. This one's really testing my reflexes. It's not a fight that you're necessarily meant to rush. As long as you get the consistency going on, you will prevail. we can do it. Just need the run. A solid attempt. Yeah, I got him. Found the blood of Valfaris. You can use blood of Valfaris to enhance a weapon to its most powerful state. I shall make good use of this trinket. Yeah, better respect that rarity, because it's the only one we found so far. The thing is, where do I want to slap it? Vrol's sidearm has definitely been with me through the majority of the game, so truthfully, I might go for it. Hey, it's the mechs. Is this exterminator operational? The lockout protocol is still active. Give me a minute to bypass it. That was more than a minute. Just step your game up. Not Shoden. My reaction time is already out the window from the last time I got to fight good old Yoshi over here. Furion, the mech's ready. Be me and Scully. Time for destruction. I am more than happy that we get to do it again. The bridge is down. The exterminator won't be able to jump this chasm. I'm going to have to abandon the mech and climb across. Do we have to? Who's already getting comfortable inside of my trusty ride? But look, Varian, you need the exterminator to clear the way forward. See if you can find the control panel that operates the bridge. It should be at the top of this tower. On my way. So I'm gonna need it regardless. I would have been sad if we had to dispose of the mech that quickly. Of course, there's no guarantee they'll have to do more shooting inside of it, but one can hope. One can hope that I can play more of Armored Core at home. Naturally, I just had to jump on top of an enemy I couldn't see. I'm at the health as well, which I just lost because fuck me. This doesn't feel good to execute while you're being shot at or pursued by any other monstrosity in the vicinity. Here's hoping my simple pattern finding works for the entirety of this encounter. It was a seriously big spider. And there's one thing we can be sure for now that it's dead. What's that? There'll be a lot less cobwebs around Valfaris from now on. You have found the Leg of Arak. Its owner is deceased, yet the sleeve appendage lives on. It yields a low amount of energy from its targets, but will drain their life force, healing the wielder. I mean, we gotta try it out. How could we not? Another Blood of Valfaris. get in the Mechatarian. Not so tough now, are you, when you have to face someone your own size, chump? Another retracted bridge. You know the deal. Well, at least I made a checkpoint whilst getting Maxu. Going through all of this is not a big deal at all. In fact, I get great satisfaction from demolishing everything in my path. Pure carnage. We could also just clumsily fall down a pit to our doom. I tried dashing me there and, well, you're not really meant to be doing that. You can, but there are consequences. We got kind of into the architects behind these death machines. Certainly made them agile and suitable for all sorts of environments. I really didn't need to go back here. However, I'm being a little stingy on the sigils, as you can see. Trying to cut on the usage where it's not vital, it doesn't set me back too much. This being a relatively easy bit to catch up on. Great. Finally feeling more comfortable now that we have the mob deployment out of the way. Most of it, anyhow. Still some sentry spawners here and there, but this we can deal with. Like so. Can't go up. So I'm gonna shoot this thing. There we go. Whew. These katana users always make me a little stressed out. No hard pickup for me. For now, you never know what might be above us. Alright, that went pretty well, and I got 4 idols to boot. Cool. Here comes the choo-choo train. Ah, the illustrious Varian. What an honor to be in presence of such nobility. I am Lord Kivok, ruler of Valfaris. Spare me the charm, Kivok. Where is my father? Where is King Vroll? He's gone, scurried away like a rat, but not before his lust for power doomed us all. I've tried to cleanse the corruption, but there's no hope. Salvation lies in Sol Mori. Only she can purify Valfaris. What are you babbling about, Kivok? You've lost your mind. Ha! This whole place has lost its mind. But enough talk of madness. I must bid you farewell. Try to stop me, and I'll be forced to kill you. You make it sound easy, Kivok. You joke on the arrogance of those words. Stay close. I'll blast you with his cannon. It's not just the cannon I have to worry about. I'll have you know. Ironclad Desolator. Now we can try to fight it. However, I need energy. There's one farm energy. By ramming into the tank, apparently. In other words, I have to rely on my flamethrower. In which case I'm still gonna eat a shit ton of damage. Unless I keep close enough. Dash for everything. Seems like I gotta rely on the flamethrower. At least for the rockets. Now, how do I acquire more energy? Really need it. do get a bash for rockets, but it's gotta be on point. So yeah, very bizarre change of rules as we progress further. Unless I just dash while the invul is active, which seems to help. Oh, hey, me and these projectiles is castle. It's like I have to only dash for one at a time. Otherwise I get punished for getting too greedy. This is a little troublesome. Because unlike Furion, the mech has only so much mobility and speed. It is a chunky boy and therefore it takes a little while to react. So I'm going to use the laser in this situation. Oh, I hate the slight delay between rockets. Just gave me a nightmare too. Build up armor. Not missing any other mechanics in the mech, am I? not a fan. Not a fan because building up meter just to be able to hurt my adversary is a painstaking process. Not to mention actually getting to the fight without losing a shit ton of health. Unless I can jump onto him. You know, I haven't thought of that. Let's see. I can. Now whether that helps or not is yet to be determined. Perfect angle. Destroy rockets. Alright, I have to apologize to devs for complaining prematurely when clearly didn't think through all the possible options. Which makes the fight a little more bearable. That was a bad idea. Then again, I didn't know that would happen. Oh wait, I gotta be on top of him. What's going on? Whoops. Didn't click with me. Come on, we got this in the bag now. Eat shit. Well done, Therian. This means nothing. Cannot stop us already been started. Therian. Got my voices confused. Therian, I detected a change in the Citadel's orbiting trajectory. Kivok has set Valfaris on a new course. What new course? Valfaris is heading straight into Sol Mori. He means to destroy my home, so not go unpunished. Another blood of Valfaris has been obtained. I swear Kivok will die by my hand. Therian, listen to me. Make your way to the cathedral's summit. I'll be able to collect you from there with the wolf ship. But you must hurry. You don't have much time before Valfaris is engulfed by Sol Mori. The cathedral. How are we looking on the upgrade field? We can totally invest in one weapon, which, well, Vrol Sidram, you've been with me all this time. You deserve it. Next up, we can think of sprucing up one of our swords. And just out of curiosity, how far are we currently doing with the game progression? I just want to double check. Because I don't want to sit through the night. I don't want to sit too late into the night. And if there's just about enough content left, I can totally save for another stream. Oh yeah, I think we've totally got enough for a finale. Like at least 2 more levels, I think. Which, considering we're gonna have a final showdown at some point, that's definitely gonna take a while with my pacing. So, we'll call it here. No reason to rush it. So, that's gonna be it for our Valfaris session this night. Now, like I said, I've been a bit preoccupied with work lately, so I really have no clue when's the next time we're gonna meet again. my dear viewers. I've already pushed my usual streaming frequency for the week, which would be like 3 times, just condensed within a span of 3 days next to each other. Well, we'll see. Hopefully, there's gonna be not much of a break, but, well, Lord knows I could certainly use a couple of days away from Twitch as well, just to recharge and be prepared for new and exciting adventures. So, with that in mind, take it easy, and hopefully we will meet again soon. Take care, guys.